Hello, this is the Toddlers service for St Mary's Church, Jersey in the Channel Islands, and it's the service for Thursday the 4th of November 2021. We do have the service back in church now for the children who live round and about, but this one we're filming in my kitchen and it's going out to you all over the world wherever you watch. And I hope you'll enjoy joining in the singing and doing the action songs, and we'll have a story as well. So we start with an action song. We sing along to If I Go Climbing. We've got climbing actions.
Let's go climbing up a huge mountain.
If I go climbing, 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 if I go climbing, God is there. If I go climbing up the highest mountain, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Now, let's get into our boats.
In a boat? If I go rowing, 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 if I go rowing, God is there. If I go rowing on the widest river, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Let's go swimming.
Can you
Right
swim
to the bottom of the
in
ocean.
the ocean? If I go swimming, 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 if I go swimming, God is there. If I go swimming to the bottom of the ocean, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you get into your car? Put on your
Drive your
seatbelt.
car.
Ready to go
Seatbelt
for a
on.
ride.
If I go driving, 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 if I go driving, God is there. If I go driving far away, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Now we're going flying on an aeroplane.
You fly a big aeroplane. If I go flying, 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 if I go flying, God is there. If I go flying on the biggest aeroplane, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you curl up on the floor?
Go to sleep
Go
on the
to
floor.
sleep.
If I go sleeping, 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 if I go sleeping, God is there. If I go sleeping on the darkest night, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. And I'm going to get up because we're going to sing a song about two little eyes. You can join in with this one. Two little eyes to look to God, two little ears to hear His word, two little feet to walk in His ways, two little lips to sing His praise, two little hands to do His will, and one little heart to love Him still. Now there's another song to sing along to, Jesus is my best friend. We start the actions like this. It's a little bit like shaking hands. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. He's always there for me. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. He's always there for me. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Jesus is my best friend. He's always there for me. Dance to music. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. He's always there for me. 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 And I'm going to get up because we're going to sing the dinosaur song. We're going to sing along to the music and we're going to roar, roar like a dinosaur and stomp, stomp. Roar, 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 stomp, stomp, roar, 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 roar. Many, many years ago, walking on the earth, were supermassive animals with teeth and claws and fur, and could swim and fly and crawl. But way more radical is that God who made them is alive and greater than them all. God is bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur. Roar, 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 roar. Stomp, stomp, roar, 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 roar. Was Tyrannosaurus Rex, king above the rest. And how did Stegosaurus bark on Rodicus laid eggs? Only God could know it all, but way more radical is that he could bring them back to life. Now wouldn't that be cool? God is bigger than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. God's no fossil, he's not extinct, he's with us here and now, and forever he'll be alive. Let's roar his praises now. Roar, roar, roar. Bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur. Roar, 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 roar. Stomp, stomp, roar, 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 roar. Stomp, stomp, roar, 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 roar. Dinosaurs go off into the distance. And I'm going to sing the song about Mr. Noah. Mr. Noah was told by God to build a big wooden boat called an ark and take 2 of all the animals, all the different kinds, into the ark to keep them safe when the rains came and the floods came. And Mr. Noah took his family as well. And that's why we sing all the 8 were saved, because it was Mr. Noah and his wife, and he had 3 sons, and the 3 sons had wives. Mr. Noah built an ark, the people thought it such a lark. Mr. Noah pleaded so, but into the ark they would not go. Down came the rain in torrents, splish splash. Down came the rain in torrents, splish splash. Down came the rain in torrents, and all the 8 were saved. The animals went in 2 by 2, the big giraffe and the kangaroo. All were safely stowed away until that great and terrible day, when down came the rain in torrents, splish splash. Down came the rain in torrents, splish, splash. Down came the rain in torrents, and all the 8 were saved. So, whenever you see a rainbow, whenever you see a rainbow, whenever you see a rainbow, remember God is love. And I'm going to get up again because we've got the wiggle song to sing along to. And we're going to wiggle, 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 get rid of lots of energy. And when the music tells us we freeze, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle again. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I'm gonna shake my hands, I'm gonna shake my feet, I'm gonna shake my head, I'm gonna move to the beat. Cause I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Skiddly snap, skiddly doo. I've got to get those wiggles out of me, 'cause I wanna hear the story. It's gonna be fun to hear about Jesus is for everyone. So I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Take it down. Breathe. And I've got 2 books with some prayers to read. When we're in church with the children, they choose a book, then they take it to their carer, their mummy or their granny or daddy, and the old adult reads the prayers. But I've chosen the prayers today to read. Now this one's about seeing things, because we're going to talk about somebody who had to look for something very hard, look with their eyes. Prayer says, thank you God for spotty dogs and whiskery cats. I can see the dog wag his tail. I can see the cat when it climbs up the tree. You give me lovely animals to see. Thank you God that I can see the animals. And we say, Amen. Then this prayer is about helping. No, this prayer is about a house. It's talking about homes and houses, because we're talking about somebody in their home. It says, bless the window, bless the door, bless the ceiling, bless the floor. Bless this place which is our home. Bless us as we go and come. Please God, bless our homes. Say, Amen. And all the stories are out of the Bible, so we say a little rhyme to remind us. Now is the time to listen. Now is the time to see. We'll open God's book to hear what He has to tell me. And today's story is a story that Jesus told. He told it to all the people who are listening. He told it about a lady. He said there was once a lady and she was in her home, and she lost something. Well, I thought perhaps this lady was in her home and she was going out. So she put on her smart headdress. And then she put on her shawl because she was going out. Can you see the headdress has got coins? Because the lady would have had this headdress with coins given to her by her mother and her father when she got married. It was hers. It wasn't something her husband gave her. We have rings sometimes when we get married. I have a wedding ring. That's my husband gave it to me when I got married. But in these times when Jesus lived, the ladies would have a special collection of coins and they'd hang them on a headdress. And that was their present from their mother and father. It was their dowry when they got married. It was very special. So if you went out somewhere, you put your headdress on. So the lady was going out. She was going out to a friend's house. The friend had a new baby. So off she went to the friend's house. And they had a nice party and all admired the new baby. And then she came back home and she took off her scarf and she took off her headdress and then she had something to eat because it was lunchtime. And then in the afternoon she had something else to go to. Wow, that was a busy day, wasn't it? She was going to a friend's house because the friend's daughter was going to get married. It was a little party before the wedding. So she got out her headdress and she put it on. And then she put her shawl on. And she checked it was all there and that she looked quite smart and, oh dear, what had happened? One of the coins had gone from her headdress. It should have been there. She counted them. One was missing. She had lost one of her precious coins. She was so upset. It must be in the house. She knew it was there when she came home. And then she'd had lunch and she'd taken it off. It's got to be in the house, she thought. So she got out a dustpan and brush and she began to try to find it. She began to sweep all through the house looking for the coin, but she couldn't find it. But she thought, I better get my broom out as well. And she got out her broom and she began to sweep all the corners. Sweep the corners and, oh, what was that? She found the coin. She found the coin from her headdress. She was so pleased. She put it back on and she went off to the second party where her friend's daughter was having a party because she was getting married. And she said to everybody, tomorrow you must come to my house because the coin that I'd lost from my headdress, I found it. I want you to come to my house and we'll celebrate. I'm so pleased. We'll have a little party because the coin that was lost, I found again. And Jesus said, that's just what happens in heaven. God and all the angels celebrate when somebody who has done wrong things decides to change and to do good things, decides to follow Jesus' way. And Jesus said, that's what happens in heaven when somebody tries to follow God's ways instead of doing the wrong things. So that's the story that Jesus told about the lady with the coins who swept through her house and found the coin that was lost. And now we're going to sing the last song. You can dance around the room for this. And maybe you've got something to rattle and bang. This song's called What Noise Shall We Make? What noise shall we make to say that God is great? What noise shall we make unto the Lord? Let's make a loud noise to say that God is great. Let's make a loud noise unto the Lord. Here is my loud noise. Here is my loud noise. Here is my loud noise unto the Lord. What noise shall we make to say that God is great? What noise shall we make unto the Lord? Let's make a quiet noise to say that God is great. Let's make a quiet noise unto the Lord. Here is my quiet noise. Here is my quiet noise. Here is my quiet noise unto the Lord. What noise shall we make to say that God is great? What noise shall we make unto the Lord? Let's make a fast noise to say that God is great. Let's make a fast noise unto the Lord. Here is my fast noise. Here is my fast noise. Here is my fast noise unto the Lord. What noise shall we make to say that God is great? What noise shall we make unto the Lord? Let's make a slow noise to say that God is great. Let's make a slow noise unto the Lord. Here is my slow noise. Here is my slow noise. Here is my slow noise unto the Lord. Dogs round the room make lots of noise. That's the end of this week's service from St Mary's Church, Jersey and the Channel Islands. And there'll be another one next Thursday with a different story and more songs to sing along to. Bye bye.